Hey, what's going on? My name is Trogdor, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. We are in another week of the PTL. This is week number 3 now. I am going up against my week 3 opponent, the Shanghai Dreigons, coached by Ellie or Charlie, or showdown name is something hilarious like Thunder Hunting. But anyway, we've got another opponent. Well, of course you have another opponent, Trogdor. How can you go into another week and not have an opponent? Thanks for stating the obvious. Okay, anyways, let's talk about the team that we are bringing versus Ellie. So, at the moment, I am 1-1. We actually got a victory last week, which was pretty cool. Came out with a 2-0 win versus Cameron. So after our 3-0 loss versus D-Train week 1, we are sitting 1-1 -1. So I'd say half decent. You know, we already got a couple tough matches out of the way, but oh wait, we've got even more tough matches. Whew. It's going to be a long season of very tough opponents, and Ellie is no exception. Ellie is currently 0-2, but don't think about that as like, oh, it's an 0-2 opponent. No, we are going up against a very tough opponent. Because, okay, look at this gross team. We have Jirachi. Ew, we have Hydreigon, and it's like, okay, yeah, that kills my entire team. We have Milotic. Oh my god. Nothing can OHKO Milotic. Like, oh, ew. We have Aromatisse. Oh, great. We have Piloswine. Another thing that just kills my entire team. Chestnut. Mega Beedrill. Yeah, Mega Beedrill. We have Rotom Spooky Form, Blaziken a Z user, Aerodactyl a Z user, Exploud a Z user, and then Avalok. Wow. Okay, so this team is just like, oh my god. Yeah, I've spent a lot of time prepping for this team. Gone through a lot of different versions of this team, gone through a lot of different mocks, and this is what I've come up with. Making her debut, finally, Latias, Jet Waifu, coming through with a Choice Scarf. This is a set that I've had on the team for, like, since I first came up with it, because it outspeeds Beedrill, first of all, and just does a ton of damage to literally everything. Draco Meteor for damage on everything that's not Aromatisse. Kills Hydreigon. Psysock for everything that's not Jirachi or Hydreigon. Thunderbolt for Milotic because I need to do some serious damage to that. And then Shadow Ball for Jirachi and Rotom. Probably not going to be using that a whole lot, but every move like has its reason to be here, and Latias is here to outspeed everything, do a lot of damage because I am able to be modest because of my Choice Scarf. The EVs I have, which are 180 in speed, so I hit the magic number 153. At +1 with my Scarf, I am able to outspeed Beedrill, first of all, which cannot boost, but it is the naturally fastest team, and basically everything's slower than Beedrill. I can outspeed an Adamant Scarf Jirachi, so that's a good number because, you know, Jirachi likes to be Choice Scarfed and it can afford to be Adamant, except for when I'm modest and faster than you. So that's really cool. I've actually got my team open like on another computer because I was doing like some late night team building in bed when I wasn't on my desktop. So I just want to like double check everything. And yeah, that's the correct speed that I want. So coming in again, currently one of the MVPs of the league within the top 10 most kills, well, after 2 weeks, but still, America Bird, Air Force One coming in again, running the expert belt with Brave Bird, Shadow Claw, U-turn, and Superpower. I want Braviary to get as many kills as possible. That is one major goal of this game. Goal number 1, win. Goal number 2, give Braviary as many kills as possible. So, at the speed that I have, the wonderful thing about level 50 is that base 80s can outspeed Mega Beedrill when either I'm at +1 or it's at -1. So Brave Bird, Shadow Claw, U-turn, and Superpower doing a ton of damage. I might just go ahead and lead with this and U-turn on something not take life orb damage or leftovers recovery, and maybe bluff a Scarf or two. I'm not running dual Scarfers, but, you know, it could be running one, but that might make her think like, oh, good, Latias isn't Scarfed. Haha, joke's on you. Anyway, this set just does a ton of damage to everything. Shadowclaw, because I noticed in certain mock battles that Rotom Spook was the most likely switch into Braviary. So Shadowclaw hits it really hard, can almost OHKO it if it has just a little bit of damage. So Braviary's here coming through. If I can get some webs up, even though like some really scary things like Hydreigon and Rotom and Aerodactyl can like not be affected by it, other very scary threats like Jirachi and Piloswine, well, no, not Piloswine, that doesn't care about speed. Jirachi and Beedrill and Blaziken get affected by the webs, which Braviary will deal with those threats much better when they are at minus speed. So in order to do that, I need John Watson, my Galvantula, Sticky Webs with Bug Buzz and Thunder, because this is here because Milotic, basically. I intend to just do a ton of damage to Milotic. Max speed. Why am I running max speed? That's a very good question. I should have... Oh, geez. Did I have... No, I had a reason for running max speed on like everything that I've got, so yeah, I guess I'll go with it because I want to get my webs up first of all, and then Bug Buzz for damage on things like Hydreigon, and Thunder for Milotic. And you know what? I'm not as scared of Chestnut as I am of Piloswine, so I'm gonna go with last minute change to Giga Drain. This battle is also going to be on Showdown just because I didn't have time to get a Jenner and stuff. So yeah, whatever. So Galvantula here doing what it does best. So I am going to be bringing my anime hair, Sandslash, the Alolan form with the Slush Rush ability. That means at this number of speed, I can just outspeed everything pretty much. I think this is also for a Scarf Jirachi speed. And with Ice Punch, Iron Head, and Earthquake, this is meant to be Swords Dance. I just do a ton of damage to everything. Once I get Milotic really low, then if I'm able to afford a Swords Dance, then I'm just doing damage. Big, fat, huge damage. And then I have Ninetales, but it's more of a supportive role. You see that I'm running the Icy Rock because I want my hail to last as long as possible. One turn for the Ninetales to come out. One turn to get up my Aurora Veil, so that's 2 turns. And then another turn for me to get up a Swords Dance. And yeah, so that's already 3-4 turns of hail gone, so I need as many more turns as I can get to sweep. All the while, because all those turns are going to be enough for me to have a Aurora Veil. So it's like, yeah, 3 turns of Aurora Veil. So hopefully during that time I can tank a hit and then proceed to just dish out damage. So I have Aurora Veil and Encore just in case something is in that is very scary to anything that I could switch into for Aurora Veil. This isn't just as a support for Sandslash. It can be a support for anything that is able to do a lot of damage. Like I could get up an Aurora Veil and then suddenly Latias can come in and just dish out damage and not die to a Hydreigon's Dark Pulse or whatever. I have Moonblast for damage. Dark Pulse because the biggest resistances to my Moonblast will get hit really hard with Dark Pulse. I thought about doing Blizzard, but it's like between Moonblast and Blizzard, that doesn't hit as many as Moonblast and Dark Pulse. So, like Jirachi, first of all, and then what else? Yeah, Blaziken gets hit by Moonblast. Aerodactyl gets hit by, well, everything. So, yeah, I mean, Hydreigon dies to Moonblast. I thought about going Freeze Drive for Milotic, but that's a losing battle no matter which way I go, because, yeah, Milotic just tanks so much damage. Unless I was, like, Modest Nasty Plot, even then, it would be a 2-hit KO at best, so I'm just that's not really cute. Anyway, and rounding out the team, I have Bittersteel, the Aegislash, coming in again. This time running Shadow Balls, Shadow Sneak, King's Shield, and Sacred Sword. I'm running a fully Spadef set so that I can just tank as many hits as possible from the... What is it? Hydreigon. because in shield form, like with fully Spadef, even like a modest life orb is not gonna Oko me, and I can just dish out huge damage between Sacred Sword and Shadow Sneak. And then yeah, Aegislash is just gonna be really awesome. For me, it can pivot, it can like switch into so many things, dish out so much damage. It's like, it just doesn't die, and it just hits so hard, even uninvested, and it's just such a fantastic mon to have on any team. And yeah, all my Ivies are right, and just like minimum speed, because Aegislash needs to be minimum speed and all that. So yeah, that's the team, everyone. I hope you've been enjoying this season so far. I'm super excited for it, and this is going to be a great game. If you do recall, the last time we went up against Ellie in NSTL, that was our last week. We kind of did some memes, but I still ended up losing because Yanma did not get its day. I'm just realizing now that I'm not bringing Yanma, but like honestly, like it's not the time for that. It's not the time for that. Anyway, that's the team. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you are excited for future content. Leave comments, something along the lines of, hey Trog, your team sucks, or hey Trog, your team's awesome, or you're gonna get raffle stomped, or you're gonna do awesome, or your last battle was so awesome, and whatever. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.